Professor H.M. Bayeswariya sir, and our Council's President, Professor Vivek Rai sir, and our members. We are gathering here for felicitate our the felicitation function of our Vice Chancellor and our General Secretary and a well-known scholar, the folklorist and a linguist, Professor H.M. Bayeswariya sir. And I invite first our President, Professor Vivek Rai sir, to talk about our Vice Chancellor. Please, sir. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Okay. Yes. Good morning to everybody for the
Good morning, sir.
National Symposium on Indian Folklore Research Contributions of Fossils. And first of all, for the felicitation of our beloved General Secretary and the Vice Chancellor of Central University of Karnataka, Professor Maheshwariya. And welcome to all the members of the fossils and also the folklorists of India. I'm very happy to be amongst you in this digital world. Now in the first session, it will be a kind of felicitation to Professor H.M. Maheshwariya, was the founder member of Fossils and General Secretary of Fossils, and also very actively he has guided Fossils for the last more than 25 years. And he is, as I know him last years, because I was a professor in the University of Mangalore and he was professor in the Karnataka University at Dharwad. I used to go there last 40-45 years. I know him from the beginning of his career there. He was a very good scholar on linguistics and also folklore. He wrote a book on tattoos also beginning, and his research and trainings in Annamalai and other linguistic institutes were of high repute. And then he also continued with the classical study of Kannada. He became the professor and director of the Institute of Kannada at Karnataka University, Dharwad. Had many occasions to participate with him in the research programs. And his contributions are manifold. One is linguistic. He's basically a very good linguist, a trained linguist. And at the same time, he had the completely exposure to the field of folkloristics. He had programs and projects on folklorists. And luckily, he involved from the inception of Fossils with all our great friends here, Professor Bhaktos Reddy, Professor Raghavan Payanad, and many of us, the scholars from the beginning of Fossils are here. So we remember it's more than about 30 years that how Fossils has grown, that we will be discussing throughout other sessions of today. But I will confine my talk only to talk about Professor Maheshwariya. And he was always many capacities in the Karnataka Dharwad as a student welfare officer and many other official capacities, and also in charge of Vice Chancellor. He worked there, and later he became the Chancellor of the prestigious the Central University of Karnataka at Kalburgi. And I have personally visited that university during his tenure a few times, and I have seen in last 5 years how he has developed both the physically, that is as far as the infrastructure is concerned, and also the academically, the institutions with many research programs, appointment of the faculties, and also the publications in different levels. For example, I can give only a few examples. He has started a center for endangered languages, and he started a center for classical studies of Kannada. And also he had the publication wing, and also he has facilitated the faculty and the students in such a way that seen in it's a marvelous constructions buildings that he has in a way, and also most of them were very artistic. At the same time, he has organized many of the conferences, including the Fossil Conference, which many of us had the opportunity to participate in that one. So I think he still energetic because many of our other colleagues will be many. Can I speak? Others can switch off their microphones. I think we should, Professor Reddy, you should instruct them that all should mute their microphones, please. It should be followed throughout the day. Yeah. Professor Maheshwaraya is not only a good friend of all of us, but we are happy for any person. Retirement is a kind of it's a natural and mandatory. But for the folklorists, there is no question of retirement. We know that many of our colleagues here in the fossils, how they are working for the Folklore Institute and for fossils activities. Now we are happy. So we will be, it is not a kind of sending him off, but it is only welcoming again for the multifarious activities of fossils in future also. And we are proud that an honorable member of fossils has built an university and has given a credit to fossils also, because being a vice chancellor nowadays is a kind of hard task. Many of my colleagues will agree with me. But thing is that without any kind of black mark, with all kind of enthusiasm, he has built a university of excellence in South India, because we are all South Indians joining together to congratulate him. And I wish Professor Maheshwaraya not only a good career in future, I also welcome him to for the more kind of senior responsibilities in fossils to take it over, because he is still young as far as my age is concerned. He's still 4 years younger to me. So I should always say that he looks young, he works young, and we are very proud of Maheshwaraya. So I always talk whenever I go out. We have a colleague here, a friend here, who has done excellent work and has given credit to the academic world, that one. So I congratulate and I felicitate Professor H. Maheshwaraya as the president of fossils and also the chairman of the Folklore Institute, that let all good things happen to him in his future life. And also I should also felicitate Professor Rajeshwari Maheshwaraya, whom I know that professor of linguistics in the University of Karnataka University Dharwad, who has supported him. She herself being a good scholar. Yes. And I also congratulate her and I thank her for giving Maheshwaraya a good scholar to be amongst us always. And I request her to leave Maheshwaraya with us for many more years to come. I wish the whole family all the best. Thank you, one and all.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Before that, next speaker, and I call our Professor Rajeshwari and her colleague to give it at the salt to our VC, Vice Chancellor. Please.
One.
Rajeshwari, madam.
Yes. 1 minute. She is here only.
Please.
Karita Darvi, please. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Just 1 minute. 1 minute. Please.
Okay, sir.
Hello. கரித்ததாரமா நீங்க
என்னம்மா இது போட்டுட்டு வந்து தொலைச்சிருக்க?
I request the representatives of fossils in Karnataka, Central University.
Here only.
Sir, audible.
Hello,
sir.
Nasimuddin. Yes.
வெரிஃபிகேஷன் எப்போ பண்ணுவீங்க? அங்கவங்க எங்க இருக்காங்க?
Hello, please. Professor Rajeshwari, madam.
Namaste, sir.
Rajeshwari, madam, please.
Rajeshwari is
Give the garland to our...
Hello.
Hello, Rajeshwari, madam,
This
please.
is Rajeshwari Maheshwaraya,
Yeah. So I
wife of Mr. Maheshwaraya.
They know that. Already they told me.
Calling Rajesh for
Welcome, madam.
felicitation.
Welcome, madam, for the felicitation of our VC.
Hello, I request all the people to unmute your audio because there is a disturbance is going on. So I request all the people to unmute your audio, please. I request the representatives of officers in Central University of Karnataka to honor our General Secretary and the present Vice Chancellor of Central University of Karnataka, Professor Maheshwaraya. I request Professor Dr. Rajashree, Dr. Rajasekhar and other people to honor Professor Maheshwaraya. So whether they are available now?
Yes, they are available here.
So please
Yes, yes. Now they are
you ask
answering.
them. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
నేనే మాట్లాడాలి ఇప్పుడు అంటే ఎన్ని సార్ చెప్పు ఇది హోస్ట్
ಬಾಬಾ ನೋಡಪ್ಪ ತಗೊಳಪ್ಪ
Yeah, there is again a shawl. Yeah, again the తీసారు చూపు తీసి ఇది బాగుంది కదా మైక్ Hello, I request all other people who are not in the session to unmute your audio, please. Or Venkatramaya, please unmute, except the speaker. Okay.
Sir, one small request to everyone. Now I'm going to mute everyone. Sir, kindly accept, I think.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Sir, 1 second, sir. 1 second, sir. Please, 1 second, sir. Just give me 1 minute, sir. Sir, Bhaktavasalan, sir, please unmute, sir.
Yeah.
You please tell me the name, sir. Then I will unmute them, sir.
Okay. Now it is.
Maheshwar, sir,
I am
please
thanking our representatives in the University of Karnataka, in the Central University of Karnataka campus, and thank you all for your gesture. We are unable to meet him directly and honor him, so you have done on our behalf, and we are really very much thankful to you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, now I would like to say a few words about our beloved General Secretary and the present Vice Chancellor of Central University of Karnataka, Kalaburgi, Karnataka State. Because Professor Maheshwaraya, as you all know, is a dynamic figure. He is not a simple individual. He is a dynamic. The power is there in him. He is such a personality. Anyhow, before discussing his activities and his caliber, I would like to read some of his what qualifications and his achievements as an academician. Professor H.M. Maheshwaraya, born in 1950, got his PhD in 1979, joined as a lecturer in 1978, promoted as a reader in 1989, and as a professor in 1997 in the R.C. Hiremat Institute of Kannada Studies, Karnataka University, Karnataka. Here I would like to mention one thing. Both of us got PhD in the same year. Both of us died in the same year as a lecturer. So that is only a quite whatever accidental rather. So during his academic tenure of 42 years, he has almost reached every height which an academician can reach, like what the head of the department, dean, academic dean, member of the Senate, in charge as vice chancellor, senior professor, and a chairman of R.C. Hiremat Institute of Kannada Studies, and the coordinator of UGC SAP. Outside the university, he served as a director, Center for Excellence in Classical Kannada. The committee was established by the Karnataka government. After his retirement, he got a senior professorship in the Central Institute of Indian Languages, Mysore. Professor H.M. Maheshwaraya visited many foreign countries on academic mission, including Germany, the United Kingdom, Italy, France, Switzerland, Malaysia, Thailand, America, and Singapore, etc. So this is not easy to visit such institutions and academic mission. Areas of academic interest. Basically, he got MA in linguistics. Then later, after joining in the Department of linguistics, he got his MA in Kannada and PhD was in linguistics. So naturally, it's a major area of interest is linguistics. Linguistics, especially phonetics, because in India, we have only 3 or 4 people who have concentrated on phonetics. Other people are in general linguistics, and Professor Maheshwaraya is the one among them, and he is the man who used pseudogram for his study. So using pseudogram again is a new venture in India. Only 2 or 3 pseudograms were available in India by that time. He got his PhD on what Tamil vowels by using pseudogram. So it's a pseudographic vowel analysis. He did it in Pennsylvania. And the second one is, naturally, he concentrated on modern Kannada literature. And the third and important one is, his area of interest is folkloristics. He did a lot of work in folklore. It shows he has taken so many projects also in folklore, besides linguistics and Kannada. Among his research projects, duration of vowels and consonants in Kannada, a spectrographic analysis, which he did in 1987 and 88, needs to be mentioned, because as an academician, he has completed more than 20 research projects. Out of that, what struck to me is this one, because it's not easy thing. First, you have to record in the field, then you have to feed into the pseudogram. After getting the pseudographs, you need to analyze. It needs a lot of technology, which he did it. Yeah. And he is having academic membership in academic bodies, like he was a secretary of the Dravidian Linguistics Association as well as International School of Dravidian Linguistics, Trivandrum. He was secretary in the Linguistic Society of India, which are both are the topmost organizations as far as India is concerned, and also at the world level, international level. And he worked as secretary in both the organizations. And he was secretary of our fossils. In the beginning, he is the second secretary, first being Professor T.N. Shankar Narayana. Then later on, he was elected as a general secretary of fossils since 2012, and presently is the chairman of International School of Dravidian Linguistics Governing Council, which is really is a great opportunity for a dynamic scholar to interact with the linguists at the worldwide. And Professor H.M. Maheshwaraya is a man of action. I think I met Professor H.M. Maheshwaraya for the first time during the International Conference of Linguistics organized by the International School of Dravidian Linguistics, Trivandrum, in 1986, under the stewardship of Professor V. Subramaniam, where I was in charge of hospitality. So I used to see all the people in the dining hall, and I developed a kind of a rapport with the linguist by that time. It was a memorable event as far as Indian linguists are concerned. Before that, I know him through his contributions of notes and small essays in DLA newsletter, because the DLA newsletter is coming since 1974, is a regular contributor for DLA news during those days. In 1988, when I became the editor of DLA news, our personal rapport was strengthened. And Professor Maheshwaraya's role in fossils. He was elected as secretary in fossils executive from Karnataka to take up the responsibility of extending the fossils activities in Karnataka. He was instrumental in organizing multiple activities of fossils, like the workshop series, Directory of South Indian Folk Performances and Performers, publications, and other activities. In a nutshell, he helped a lot in all its endeavors of fossils by his active participation. He worked on a project, annotated bibliography of Kannada folklore, and it was initiated by fossils with the financial assistance from the Ford Foundation, and he worked on that, and that book has been published in the name of Kannada Sankshipta Vivaranatmaka Janapada Grantha Suchi. And the second book which he edited was the reading material in Kannada, that is Janapadadalli Saidhantika Drushti. So these two books he edited for fossils, and he has taken up those two projects. So when we were searching for a scholar for a general secretaryship, he stood first because of his pleasant manners, commitment to work, and cordial interactions with the fellow members of fossils family. So he was elected as a general secretary 1 year in advance. He was designated as a general secretary in 2011, and he was elected as a general secretary in 2012 at Pondicherry Annual Conference of Fossil. And is continuing in the same capacity in spite of his what to call the busy scheduled as a vice chancellor of such a big university. And he is very kind-hearted and always stand in front to lend his support for the needy. I would like to inform one incident. He assumed as a vice chancellor of Central University of Karnataka. Immediately there was annual conference in Yogi Vemana University, Kadapa. So he came there as a vice chancellor. And when in the evening, both myself, Raghavan and other people, Professor Maheshwaraya was coming with us, and one girl student was just sitting with a group of people were there, and they didn't bother us. Immediately he went there, he asked them, say, when senior people are going, it is your minimum courtesy to stand up and wish them. So really, this is not a small thing. What I'm trying to say is, he will involve in almost every activity of the student. When they came to know that he is a VC, they studied. And the second day, the vice chancellor of Yoga Vemana University, he invited him personally. We had very good cordial atmosphere there, and everything was going on well. So that's what I'm trying to say, that he involved each and every atmosphere activity of the students as well as the staff member. And I would like to say a few words as Vice Chancellor of the Central University of Karnataka. Because when he became the VC, the opposite members visited that campus for more than 4 to 5 times on different occasions. So and we know what was going on there, because he won't keep us. First, he took us to go around the whole campus and show the development, what is going on in the campus. So he is having such a commitment, even he is not leaving the people who have come there on a personal visit to show the what you call campus development. He is not talking about himself. He is talking about the campus development and Central University activity. That is really, that is the, what you call, the stamp of Professor Maheshwaraya as an academician. He assumed the charge as Vice Chancellor of Central University of Karnataka, Kalaburgi, on 19th April 2015. It seems he is the first Vice Chancellor to complete the whole term of 5 years. Again, it's a term that was extended up to this in November. As Vice Chancellor, just to say, as Vice Chancellor, he started 10 additional departments, including folklore and linguistics, and encouraged the department to conduct 11 more master's degree programs in various disciplines, and 4 foreign language programs were also started. It shows his commitment to the academic field. It's not a easy thing or small thing, because as professor of folklore in Telugu University, I tried for what was 13 years to start the MA course in folklore, which I was not successful. But here, there is one Vice Chancellor who started so many disciplines and so many PG programs in the what you call Central University. I really hats off to his academic dynamism. The Central University of Karnataka, as we all know, is away from Gulbarga or Kalaburgi town, and the area is a dry land with a scarcity of water. He succeeded in recycling the water for use of gardening. So you see, again, you just see the waste water from the hostel. he put the missions there to recycle the water, and that recycled water was used for gardening. When we visited first time, it was only a dry area. Then, of course, as far as possible, he did it. And in another block, he constructed one mini theater within the what you call 4 buildings. And that also very interesting. And I think he is having that, it's not the academic thing alone, he is having moderation and sympathy towards his own campus to be greatest. Okay. And another interesting thing is, a pond was constructed within the campus to raise the water level. This is not easy thing. So he has personally shown the keen interest at that, and was successful in getting the pond or a tank within the campus. Really, that's a great achievement, especially in the campus of Central University of Karnataka, which is a dry land. And he constructed more than 14 to 15 hostels for boys as well as girls. So you just see. So the development of the student, development of the campus, development of the academic discipline, and development of the academic program. It's not an easy thing. Within 5 years, he really was successful in getting funds from the government, and he implemented all such activities. As a vice chancellor, I think he applied his personal human touch with every activity of the Central University of Karnataka. After relinquishing his present duties, he needs to concentrate on fossils activities. Even though he was showing much interest in fossils, because of his busy schedule, most of the time he used to, he used to ask other people to take his responsibility. So on this occasion, members of fossils and Institute for Indian Folklore is really very happy to extend a warm welcome for his active participation in fossils and in the activities of Indian Institute for Indian Folklore. And thank you all for giving me such a wonderful chance to share my views on Professor Maheshwaraya, who is a man of friendship, who is a man of dynamism, who is a man of academic talent, and above all, he is having soft corner toward the people who really need a kind of help. And really, I have all appreciation to my friend and the present Vice Chancellor of Central University of Karnataka. And thank you, sir. Thank you all. Thank you. Nazim? Nazimuddin, please take the charge. Yeah. Sir, your audio is muted. Nazim, please unmute your audio. Unmute your audio. You ask Venkatesh.
It's clear, sir. Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you for your talk. And I invite our Professor Yeppat Venkatesa to talk about our VC. Yeppat Venkatesa. Professor Yeppat Venkatesa. Hello? Hello, sir. Can you hear it? Hello? Hello, sir. Hello? Yes. Hello. Hello. Hello, Professor Ebbet Venkatesa. Please start mute. Hello. Hello. He is not coming. Please. Anybody willing to call our professor? Hello. Hello.
Unmute all. ఏం సార్ అందరినీ మ్యూట్ చేసినట్టుందా? స్పీకర్స్కి ఆన్ చేయాలా? మరి ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలా? ఇబ్బంది కాదు. ఇప్పుడు వెంకటేష్ అని ఆయన
లేదు లేదు అందరినీ మ్యూట్ చేసుకోవడం ఇక్కడ అన్మ్యూట్ కూడా చేయలేకపోతున్నా.
వెంకటేష్
ఆయన అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకుని
ఇట్ ఈస్ దేర్ దోబా
ఆస్క్ అన్మ్యూట్ ఉంది కానీ మనం మ్యూట్ చేయలేదు.
యూ జస్ట్ అన్మ్యూట్ యువర్ ఫోన్. లేదు పోలేదా? You unmute your audio.
Yes, sir. I did it.
Yeah, it has come down.
I think now you can hear me. Can you hear me, sir?
నాకు ఇంకెప్పుడు మధ్యాహ్నం.
Okay. Respected and Honorable Vice Chancellor of Central University of Karnataka, Professor H.M. Maheshwaraya garu, Madam Professor Rajeshwari Maheshwaraya garu, then Honorable Chairperson of this session, and also President of FASILS, Professor B.A. Vivek Rai, sir, our Director of Institute for Indian Folklore and former General Secretary of FASILS, Professor N. Bhaktavatsal Reddy garu, Professor Raghavan Painad sir, Professor Najimuddin sir, all other reputed scholars who are actually participating in this particular webinar. I thank the organizers for providing this opportunity to speak about Professor H.M. Maheshwaraya's achievements particularly. Today we are having a webinar actually on the occasion of his successful completion of tenure as Vice Chancellor at Central University of Karnataka. At the same time, this opportunity is utilized to look back, to have a look back about the contributions of fossils to the field of folklore studies. See, the contributions of Maheshwaraya to the field of folklore and contributions of fossils to the field of folklore studies both have some sort of interlinking actually. Because during 1989, when RRC, Hyderabad and Dharwad, in 3 places, these international workshops are being conducted with the help of American scholars, then a different idea is mooted actually in India to take up this folklore studies in a different way. At the same time, people like Professor Bhaktavatsal Reddy, Professor Lourdu sir, Professor Hardas Bhatt, and few others like Nachimuthu sir and many others, they had an idea that how Dravidian linguistics group is functioning for the continuation of that particular subject. Similarly, why not an association should be established for the purpose of furthering the studies in folklore. So this fossils is actually rooted in that way, and Bhaktavatsal Reddy took the leadership at that time. Rightly, he was the General Secretary for this fossil for a continuously about 10 to 15 years, almost 20 years. But when the baton is to be handed over to the next person, that was the real challenge actually. And while in search of such a person, it is not the search, it is actually the option in the hands. It is none other than Professor H.M. Maheshwaraya. Because I came to know about Professor Maheshwaraya through my guru, Professor T.N. Shankar Narayana. In one of the meetings at Mangalore University, we used to meet for the first time. Professor Maheshwaraya was actually nominated for the post of secretary from the Karnataka side during that time. So, for the curiosity, I went through his background at that time. He was actually born on a very special day. See, in India, November 14th is considered as Children's Day to mark the day of birth of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. On the same day, on November 14th, Professor H.M. Maheshwaraya in 1950, he born at a small village by name Hittala in Shikaripur, the present Chief Minister of Karnataka's constituency, Shikaripura in Shimoga district. There actually he got born. He has got his degree from Karnataka University. Then his post-graduation also from the same university. In the beginning level itself, he got a special tilt about different types of interdisciplinary approaches. Therefore, he got training at National Testing Service Commission and also National Translation Mission at CIIL. He has become visiting professor or visiting fellow at Annamalai University in Tamil Nadu also in the beginning of his career. Later he received training in instrumental phonetics from Dr. Sprigg, University of London, and also from Leigh, Lister University of Philadelphia at CIIL. So, why I am telling these things is, in the beginning itself, he had the interest of interdisciplinary approach. When we are actually thinking about comparative folklore studies, he started working in 3 different fields. Basically, he is a master's degree holder in linguistics and also in Kannada. And as folklore is running along with folk literature rooted through Kannada also, he worked differently in all these fields. He has written about 17 books so far. Dravidian linguistics, instrumental phonetics, dialect studies, testing in Indian languages, lexicography, semiotics, semantics. These are some of the areas where actually he touched. He has published more than 130 articles also in reputed journals. Before attaining to the position of Vice Chancellor, even when he was in service at Karnataka University, he had several occasions to serve in different positions. When compared to the Vice Chancellor's position of Central University, these are maybe considered a smaller one, but for his commitment, dedication, and serving to the needs of students, some of these positions considered to be very important. One among them is he was Director for Student Welfare in Karnataka University. He was Director for Press and Publications also. He was Director for Kannada Studies, R.C. Hiramati Institute in Karnataka University. He was Dean of Faculty of Arts. He was Director for Center for Excellence for Studies in Classical Kannada at CIAL. He was Senior Fellow. For a professor, becoming member of syndicate is one of the very prominent thing. For administrative matters are concerned in the beginning stage. He was member of syndicate, senate, and academic council. So he has actually served in almost all capacities where in one professor can serve in an administrative wing of a particular university, because he was in charge vice chancellor and in charge registrar also at Karnataka University. At the same time, he had a vast journey also. He made, he visited several foreign countries. He visited Tübingen University, German, with the help of a Gundert Fellowship, Cologne and Foreign University. Another important thing is, as a linguistics person, in Karnataka, Kittal's name is very prominent one. And Professor Maheshwaraya worked closely with this Kittal Foundation also. He visited Europe to attend one seminar on Kittal. He visited Switzerland, Basel Mission's Heritage Invitation, England, Institute of Indian Culture. He visited there during 1993 and also at 2003. So, in Singapore, Cultural Foundation has rightly awarded him as Vishwamanya Award. So these are some of the great achievements he has done. As far as folklore is concerned, his book on tattoo, Hacchegalu, it is still actually considered to be one of the very important one. As far as his association with the younger generation of the scholars, particularly working in the field of folklore, it's very important to consider. Under his able guidance, actually a series of workshops are being conducted. Of course, Professor Raghavan Painad, Professor Bhaktavatsal Reddy, Professor Sudhakar Reddy, they're all equally important for conducting such series of workshops. But Maheshwaraya's interest is actually to bring the young blood, young generation to the active platform. So for that purpose, he himself took the responsibility of conducting such workshops at Dharwad under his own direct supervision. Whenever In Karnataka, we are thinking of conducting some regional seminars or local seminars. Maheshwaraya used to help us in a different way by providing us the locations where we can conduct it, and also the persons whom with we can interact and get the support to conduct such things. So he has been a motivating spirit actually for the young research scholars. At the same time, he is a great link between the senior scholars and the juniors, because anybody, whether they are senior or junior, they are very affectionately they are interacting with Professor H.M. Maheshwaraya. So always he is actually moving with a smiling face, in a greeting spirit, always he will be. And even when he is working as Honorable Vice Chancellor of that university, never he missed any of the meetings related to these fossils. Even when we conducted a very local regional seminar at Sagar very recently on January 20th of this month, he said, okay, this is my home district, so I must come, I will come. Like that, he attended that. At the same time, when fossils wanted some sort of additional helps, for example, when the books are actually to be distributed for different agencies, at that time, when we were discussing about the different possibilities, he actually created some opportunity through CIL, through central purchasing system of Karnataka government. He made us to sell several books which are related to, which are actually published through fossils. So he was thinking about this particular development activity, the continuity of the activities of folklore, etc. As soon as he became the Vice Chancellor of Central University, that was the time actually, we were discussing about establishing a National Academy for Folklore, because there is Central Sahitya Academy, Central Lalit Kala Academy, and many other such academies are there. But why not we have one such academy for the purpose of this folklore? That was the idea. Immediately he has taken the responsibility to conduct some brainstorming workshops actually, to create a sort of ideology first, then to create a schedule of activity. Then actually we contacted Professor Purushottam Bilimale also at that time, and we conducted one such workshop at Delhi Karnataka Sangha, and two more at this Kalburgi Central University. So it was a time actually rightly organized for the purpose of bringing some sort of pressure on central government to consider a possibility of establishing such a folklore academy. So like that, Professor Maheshwaraya, since his beginning stage till this day, he has been contributing to the field of folklore, linguistics, and also to the field of Kannada. Sometimes it's a wonderful thing. If some important work is going on in linguistics, Maheshwaraya will be there. Similarly in folklore, similarly in Kannada. So he suits well for all these three disciplines. So he is well supported by his wife, Professor Rajeshwari Maheshwaraya. We have seen so many times she also accompanied to different fossils conferences in different places. So he's a very comfortable personality actually. He gives comfort to the people who is actually moving along with him. So this is his greatness. He's a wonderful human being, and his works are actually to be assessed in a greater way. In future, we may conduct specific seminars related to the analysis on his literary and linguistic works. So with this, I am happy to share my views at the time of felicitating Professor H.M. Maheshwaraya. Sir, you have done a very good service to the field of folklore as well to the field of Kannada and also to the field of linguistics. So you are rightly was the steward of our team actually. You took the fossils to the greater heights because Bhaktavatsal Reddy and his team actually worked well in the beginning stage to take a very good shape to this particular organization. And at the right time, you took the baton and you marched forward actually to the progress. Now you are retiring and your service will be more to the organization because Indian Institute under the fossils that is also coming up. So we seek always your guidance, blessings. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Let the God bless you with a long life. And also with many more comforts. And your energy is not yet seized. There are many opportunities to serve in a greater way. Whatever the position you achieve in future, please you take the folklore also along with you. Thank you, sir. Thank you all. Sir, Najimuddin, sir.
Hello?
Hello.
Nazim, now you request Professor Maheshwaraya to speak. Because already I think 11:30, you request Professor Maheshwaraya to speak on the occasion. Okay. Nazim? Nazim, your voice is not audible. Your ear, other ear,
చెక్ చేయండి మమ్మల్ని
Hmm?
నేను ఇక్కడ మ్యూట్ పెట్టి మ్యూట్ పెట్టండి.
Hello. Prophet Bhaktavatsal Reddy, are you hearing me? Hello.
Yes, sir. We are hearing.
Okay, fine.
Yes, sir. Please.
Nazimuddin, can I speak?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
You can speak. You can speak.
Okay. So, Bhaktavatsal Reddy, can I speak? As well as M.N. Venkatesh, you spoke very high of me. I'm very grateful for you. I always, so my mind and my heart is with fossils because we all together a wonderful work. So fortunately, I got the Vice Chancellorship in the Central University of Karnataka. In 5 years, 7 months, I could able to do a lot of works. Entire India, the Government of India, Ministry, all are very happy about the progress of this university. Among the 13 universities established in 2009 according to the Parliament Act, but our university stands first among the 13 universities because we did a lot of progress. That's why we constructed 140,000 square meters of building in a very low rate. That is why the ministry is very happy. So they removed from us the project mode to the annual mode because of the progress. So I'm happy to establish so many departments, so many research centers in this university, as well as the teaching faculty. I recruited more than 80 teaching faculties. So they are from different parts of the world. So I'm very happy that we have very good the faculties from Indian Institute of Science, the Indian Institute of Management, and many top institutions in the world we have selected. I'm very happy for my work during my academics and already published one book on recollection and reflection. I will send my all fossils members regarding my contribution from day one to 5 years, what I did, the development of this university. Academic 27 parameters have taken. There I have improved many, many things and also sent to the ministry. Shortly, I'm going to send the book to my all colleagues. Okay, the very important thing is I am very happy today because Raghavan, Nachimuthu, Bhakta Vasaladdi, Sudhakar, Shankar Narayan, Venkatesh, Bharatan, so Nazimuddin, so many, Mutaya, so many scholars are attending this workshop. So that is only 1 minute. Hello. Who is speaking? Hello. 1 minute after that, I can talk to you, please. Thank you. Okay. So, as a vice chancellor, I'm getting so many calls. Okay, no problem. So I'm happy that in my campus, I used to do the 2 conferences. One is on fossils. So the International Conference on Fossils. Another is on the International School of Dravidian Linguistics, international conferences in a very befitting manner. So because of the support of Vivek Rai, Kushala, the Lekka Pagoda, and the Shashidhar Prasad, Mysore University Vice Chancellor, we could organize seminars in both in Mysore University, Mangalore University, Kannada University, and so many universities came forward to organize a beautiful fossil conference in Karnataka. Even now, we can conduct the seminars in different parts of Karnataka, no problem. So as well as I love the because fossils because I have very good friends there. So Bhakta Vasaladdi, Raghavan, Vivek Rai, they have devoted their whole life for the development of the fossils. So I also shared my experiences. I supported them in establishment. I fought with them to start the Indian Institute of Folklore Studies. That is, I always used to tell, why can't we start now? We can do the very good work in Indian Institute of Folklore Cultural Studies in India. We can do now. Now there is a lot of scope. And also, we can pursue the government of India to have the folklore departments both in Karnataka and Kerala also. Already they have given to Telangana, that is the Andhra Pradesh, they have given. One was there in Amarakantaka. We can try for the Central University of Folklore and Tribal Studies, both in Karnataka and Kerala. If we wish, that definitely they will give. That university we can establish. So Andhra is there, and I told our Bhakta Vasaladdi go into detail because my friend is the vice chancellor there. They can develop, they can do a lot of work in Andhra Pradesh on folklore studies, and Karnataka also, because our state university is not, because they are not giving the money to the state folklore universities. If we get the folklore and tribal university by the government of India, we can get some sufficient grants and we can do a lot of good work. So I will pursue the minister to give the folklore and tribal university in Karnataka also. So we can do a lot of things, you know. I'm happy as a vice chancellor of this university, I could able to start Tolu departments, more department, Tolu Center. Recently, they've given me the skill development center. Government of India has blankly approved the skill development and this digital center they have given to me. We're going to establish that also. And also they have given me the lot of money. Just now, yesterday, I got 25 crore rupees from the ministry. So, and also I deposited 178 crore rupees in the university accounts. We can do a lot of good work because I'm able to have the development of this. So now I am free. The one article written by Raghavan Payanad, they say, we are waiting for you. So I'm coming to work with you because as a vice chancellor with a full responsibility. A vice chancellor of a central university has to answer to the ministry, government of India, the public, faculty, so many things. Now I am going to free shortly. So I can concentrate 100% of my time to development of the fossils because I can do that. I have the capability. Another 5-6 years I can do. With youngsters, we can do that. And with the blessings of Vivek Rai, Nachimuthu and others, we can definitely do a good work. So I'm very happy today. Overwhelming because so many felicitations they're going to make. I'm not so happy with the felicitation, what you did today is a very greatest thing for me, because close friends and the dear one, if they felicitate, that is the greatest thing. I'm very happy. So for thinking within 2-3 days and thinking and having the seminar. So along with felicitating me, you are also conducting a seminar on contribution of fossils to the nation. So the next session, we start like that. So many things are there. I'm going to chair that session very happily. I don't want to speak much. I'm very happy today because of my friends are all joining together. Whatever felicitation, it's only the symbol. Raghavan has did a wonderful work in folklore in Kerala. Bhaktavatsal Reddy and others did wonderful work in the Andhra Pradesh. So the Bhaktavatsal Reddy made a register of the what is Sri Ramalu Telugu University. There also did it. All we are in power and we did. Vivek Rai became the vice chancellor of 2 universities, one is Central University, the State University, Mysore, as well as in another university in Hampi. So we are all very potential. I'm expecting some more my younger friends become the vice chancellor of different universities in India. I always wish, why not? When we are doing so much work, we have caliber, why can't we become the vice chancellor? This is always I used to tell. So now we can help the others to become the vice chancellors and to do human service to the language and culture of the country. That is my concern. So I don't want to say much because already 11:30 is there. Next session we have to start. So I'm very grateful for my friends. Tomorrow my so many friends are speaking high about me. So that's why whatever said, I'm not going to enjoy much because it is only the responsibility. Okay, fine. With these few words, I would like to conclude that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste. Okay.
Okay. Nazim, yeah, Professor, you can propose vote of thanks and we will proceed to another section.
Okay, sir.
Nazim, sir, Professor Nazim Khan, propose vote of thanks.
Just telling, but there is no voice.
Your voice.
Just
I don't know,
host
there
has
is
to
no
work.
voice.
Host has to regularly operate it.
Okay.
Okay.
Nazim,
you
your
are-
voice.
Okay, no problem.
Sir, you keep the speakers. Your voice is not clear.
This is an academic gathering as well as an emotional gathering, because this webinar cum symposium is organized by Fossils and Indian Institute of Folklore to felicitate and to honor our General Secretary, who is the Vice Chancellor of Central University of Karnataka, while he is retiring from the post of Vice Chancellor. Once again, I welcome all our dignitaries and friends of Fossils. In this session, we have 7 presentations, including the chair. The speakers are Professor N. Bhaktavatsal Reddy, the founder secretary of Fossils and director of Institute of Indian Folklore, and Professor Raghavan Payyanad, secretary correspondent of Fossils, Dr. Naseemuddin, treasurer of Fossils, Professor B. Krishna Reddy, secretary Fossils, Andhra Pradesh, Professor O. Muttaya, secretary Fossils, Tamil Nadu, Dr. R. Rajasri, Secretary, Fossils, Karnataka, and other office bearers of Fossils, I welcome all of you to this session. Before that, before proceeding to the session, I also like to facilitate and wish Professor H.O. Maheshwaraya with an active, prosperous, and bright future. And also, I am expecting his for Fossils. I welcome all of you.
Sir,
and I will-
Bharatan,
Yes,
Bharatan,
sir.
hello,
Yes.
Bharatan, sir, 1 minute. There is one technical problem. So I
Yeah.
request all of you to, because the session will be closed now and within 2 minutes we will start. So I request all the people to stop it
That
and
means-
to join.
That means we have to rejoin. Okay.
Yeah, there is
Okay.
some, one technical problem, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.